Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Now, let's get open for business here. I am back. Thank God. Finally got through the traffic and everything, and I am back home to the man cave. Um, you know, it takes a big man to admit when they're wrong. And I know I am wrong quite a bit. In fact, if you talk about football and you come up with conclusions, it's harder than predicting the weather. Let's be honest now. There is nobody out there that gets everything right. And generally speaking, when you see Ian Rappaport or some of these other guys and things like that, when they get things wrong, they just keep on going to the next thing. But I have to admit when I am wrong and I make mistakes. And, people will constantly tell me, but you were wrong about Des Bryant. You were wrong about, you know what? I'm giving you a conclusion. I'm giving you what I believe. And it doesn't mean I'm going to be right all the time. Just not. It's football. How many people besides me thought that the Cowboys were going to get a win last week against the Eagles? Apparently 90% of the people bet on the Eagles at Vegas. But guess what? The Cowboys won. How many people thought the Atlanta Falcons were going to lose to the Cleveland Browns last week? See what I mean? But I got to tell you, I've got a clip here where I was completely wrong, where everybody was completely wrong. And this was from the draft, first night of the draft, with my buddy Vash Lombardi. We had a crowd there and stuff. We were outside AT&T Stadium. And we had the stinking New York Giants fan was recording what was going on. Let's go to the tape.
Oh, the Cowboys doing something fancy. What they doing fancy, huh? Fancy, huh? Uh-oh. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. The moment of truth. Joining that was funny. Making me and Sam Houston. All right. Let the goddamn pick. Let the 19th pick in the 2018 draft. The Dallas Cowboys select Leighton Vander Esch. Look at their reaction, y'all. Look at their reaction, y'all. Look at their reaction. Look at this pathetic display of fandom. Look at this pathetic. This is pathetic. Who they? Wow, guys. Wow, guys. Are you serious, guys? I got ridiculed for 24 hours. Look at this. Look at their reaction, guys. Look. We got people walking off. You saw people slam their hands. The Dallas Cowboys are the worst organization in the NFL. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that, y'all. Look at that, y'all. Look at that, y'all. Look. Let's get close-ups. Let's get close-ups, y'all. Let's get close-ups. Let's get close-ups, y'all. Look, close-ups. Look. Look at their faces, y'all. Look at their faces. Look at that. Look. Say it, fuck me. Say it, fuck me. Look. They're mad. Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones are the worst owners in the NFL. Look at this. The disappointment in their faces. The disappointment. He's got his hand on his face, y'all. He's got his hand on his face. Oh my God. This is amazing right now. Look at this. They're packing. They're leaving. This. Oh my God. This is amazing.
Giants 5-11.
Oh my God. Look, they even calling me 5-11. What is your record after this now, guys? What is this after this? This is horrible for you guys. You guys, this is the worst night. This is the worst night. The worst night in the NFL.
Offensive line, hook, Eli, throwing interception.
Who did you guys just pick?
The person gonna say Eli.
You think so? The person that's not going to touch Saquon Barkley when he runs over 300 yards and score 4 touchdowns.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, stinking New York Giant fan, for contributing to Jobu Sports Report. But you can see the reaction from the draft, state of shock, And I got to be honest, I was not excited about it. You know, a lot of people said, man, we should get Calvin Ridley, you know, we should get this guy, that guy, and all that. Nobody was excited other than Vander Esch's people that were thrown on the bus and his family. Let's be honest now. I have to admit it. You can see Vosh was just like, man, okay, well, there were so many other players that were on the board. You know, we could have picked this guy. We could have picked that guy. You know, we settled for Vander Esch. And I had heard that morning that they were high on Vander Esch, that was the guy that they wanted in the draft. And I got to tell you, you got to give it to the Dallas Cowboys. You got to give it to Will McClay, because Vander Esch has made it so you kind of forget about Sean Lee, which is blasphemy. When you think of what happened to our defense last year when Sean Lee went out, we were stopping running backs about 80 yards a game when Sean Lee was there. When he was not, 180 yards per game. When they said that he reminds you of a Brian Urlacher, I got to give it to you. The experts were dead on about that, because, and I said this during the game last week, I said, he is like a Brian Urlacher. People said laughing their ass off. Yeah. 13 tackles last week and an interception. Run stopping ability, he is dope. Now, I thought it was a good pick for the thought of he wouldn't have to play that much. He'd be able to sit behind Sean Lee. You know, it wasn't the pick that I said, yeah, meh. But I thought, you know what? Behind Sean Lee, he's a backup. You got Jalen Smith, if his ankle's not there, that maybe he could learn some stuff and be ready to go down the road. You know, he was nominated this week for Defensive Rookie of the Week. He is 9th in the NFL in tackles. And this is not starting all the time. This was splitting time with Sean Lee when Sean Lee's not there. He's a rookie. And you look at him, and he's got Pro Bowl written all over him. So you look at the Dallas Cowboys, where we fell apart last year was we didn't get an impact from our first-round draft pick. We got one with him. Now, as much as Troy Aikman says we need to blow everything up and start over, although he did say he thinks the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the NFC East this week. Just wondering how different a week makes. Blow it up last week, you're going to win the division this week. Don't ask me. I don't know. But the one part about the Dallas Cowboys you have to say is done a good job, and that is Will McClay in the scouting department. Nobody out there was excited about him, and look what he has done. He is becoming a beast. He is becoming the centerpiece of that defense along with Jalen Smith, because Jalen Smith, again, second-round pick, nobody was sure if he was ever going to be able to play football. And you look at the combination of these two young guys for your linebacking core, and if you can keep a DeMarcus Lawrence, you are looking at the cornerstone of a dominant defense. I have to admit it. I was wrong. The Cowboys made the right move when it came to Vander Esch. None of us fans were happy about this. Believe me, none of us were happy about
Go ahead,
it.
go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Okay, here we go. Cowboys fan, y'all. Excuses, y'all. Here we go with the excuses.
We're gonna come to this Eli hater, Eli lover, who loves Eli so much. But see, even though we got Leighton Vander Esch, I hate the pick.
He just said he hate to pick, y'all. Bottom line over. Bottom line over right there. Does that make y'all any better? You hate the pick. Does it make you any better?
No, but
No, he just said no, y'all. Next.
Not finished. Where's Nelly?
This is the same team, y'all, that went 9-7 and sat on the couch just like us at 4-12.
Okay.
And they went
Be
12
glad.
picks behind us to get a worse pick.
got who we got.
Come on, y'all.
Now,
Come on, y'all.
You love Saquon Barkley. Okay.
Oh, we love him.
Let's see second round.
Didn't y'all love Ezekiel Elliott when you picked him? Did you love him?
Yeah.
At number 4, right?
I loved him because
Okay, we just did the same thing. We did the same thing y'all did.
But here's the thing.
We picked Eric Flowers that year. He was a bum. Okay. We did the same thing. Don't jump on me.
I'm not jumping on you.
All right, bro. All right, bro. Be good, yo. All right. You coming back tomorrow? All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm not jumping on you.
They're leaving, y'all. They're leaving.
I'm not jumping on you. It's just like this. They could have got Rashad Evans, DJ Moore, Kevin Ridley. He was there.
Look, y'all.
What the? All I'm saying is this.
Kevin Ridley, DJ Moore.
That's what I'm saying. But Leighton
Look, y'all.
Vander Esch,
I would have been okay with that.
This is the best video ever. Look, they're leaving, y'all. They're leaving.